hospital thanks to that Neanderthal. Yeah, well, at least the van's still there. I have to get to the Musée de Paris immediately.
I'm sorry, monsieur, we are closed today. Police investigation.
I know. Jack Stern, International Police, Washington. The incidents here might have something to do with the case that I'm working on. I'd like to have a look around, and I have a couple of questions for you.
Monsieur, I'm not sure if I can let you in here. The criminal investigators expressly forbid...
Okay, listen, Mr.
Duval. Cédric Duval.
Mr. Duval, it's really quite urgent. I'll take full responsibility. Please let me in.
All right, come in.
How long have you worked here?
For 30 years.
That's a long time. Were you on yesterday?
Yes, but I wasn't doing nights. However, I was on the premises. I was watching the fireworks.
And there was nothing missing from the museum?
Not one tiny thing. Well, except for the wall in the basement, of course.
I'd like to take a look at that.
Of course. Come with me.
Aha. So this is where they got in. Did you know that the catacombs are right next to the museum?
Yes, of course. That was known. They discovered that during the building work.
Oh.
Yes. The diggers broke through into the catacombs. But of course, it was never made public.
Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
How do you mean?
Any particular thing happen? Building work? Suspicious or maybe especially curious visitors?
No, not really. Or, just a minute. There was a young woman here a week ago. She was asking about the basement, when it was built, and so on.
A young woman? Was she on her own?
I didn't see anyone.
How come the alarm didn't go off with the explosion?
Parts of the alarm system had been shut down because of the fireworks. The air pressure sensors are much too sensitive for that kind of disturbance.
Did anybody know about that?
No. The staff, of course. Although...
Yes?
No. Nothing.
What then, although? Come on, it might be important.
No, I'm mistaken.
You discussed this with someone? Isn't that the case? Come on, who was it?
I mentioned it to a tourist. It slipped out when we were discussing the fireworks.
What did he look like?
About 40, slim, a bit of a lived-in face. Spoke with an accent, maybe Belgian.
I knew it. Okay, thank you, Cedric. You've helped me a lot.
Come on, let's go back up.
Terrible mess. Was that the explosion? So that's the museum. Chief, this is Jack.
Ah, nice to hear from you, Jack. Do you read the papers?
Yes, Chief, that's why I'm calling.
What the hell is going on? The goddamn British Prime Minister is dead, in London. And who's got no results? Who hasn't even got any leads? Who is in goddamn Paris instead of London and doesn't even call in for over a week? You, Jack! You!
Chief, let me...
I won't let you do anything anymore, Jack.
Chief, I was in hospital. I got beaten up. I was unconscious for 3 days and was in intensive care for 2 days after that.
Ah, how did that happen?
Well, how that kind of thing always happens. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, really? Not even a suspect?
No, sir.
But it would appear you're better now. Good. I'm removing you from the case. Frazier is taking over.
Chief, please, just listen to me first. I told you about this trio. They were here and are probably back in London now. I'm absolutely certain that those 3 have something to do with these deaths. Let me just go back to London and close off the case.
No, I've got no idea what you're investigating, Jack. But I do know one thing. You're stopping it right now. You're going back to London and handing over your files to Frazier.
Frazier is an idiot.
That might be true, but at least he's an efficient idiot.
When's he coming?
He'll be at the airport in 24 hours.
Fine. Will you do me one last favor?
What then?
Keep on sending me the cell phone data from Mensforth.
If it makes you happy. Now get your butt to London. Don't get into any fights on the way. I want to know as soon as you're there.
Yes, Chief. No problem. Oh, great.
Hello, Jack. Tell me, where are you?
In Paris.
What the hell are you doing in Paris? Did you read the papers?
Yes. What is it, Jordan?
The results from the analysis are back.
Oh, yes. And? Shoot.
Well, Jack, unfortunately, there's nothing spectacular to report. Just as I expected. All the guys could find were some minute traces of polyvinyl alcohol, less than the size of a pinhead.
Polyvinyl alcohol? What the hell's that?
It's a water-soluble synthetic material. It's used in films. It was probably residue from the packing material. The painting had been transported recently.
You don't have anything else?
I'm sorry. We've now got more important things to do, as I'm sure you can imagine. I'm sure you do, too.
I'm being replaced by a colleague in 24 hours.
Yes, well, I thought that might happen. Perhaps it's for the best.
Yeah, perhaps. I'm on my way back to London. I'll see you there.
All right. See you then.
Okay.
Okay, get it over and done with. And don't take too long. There he is. See you soon.
Good evening. Pleased to see you. But you look sad.
Come on.
I can
can tell there's a fantastic atmosphere between you two up there. If there are any problems, tell me straight away.
You are very punctual.
Thank you.
Did you have a nice time in Paris?
I'd say so.
A beautiful city, isn't it? The city of love. Isn't that what you say here? And I see you brought me back a souvenir. May I?
Just a second.
Yes?
Mr. Adila, I have a couple of questions to ask you.
Of course you do. I would be surprised if you didn't.
Brown, the Prime Minister, died yesterday.
Yes, I read about that. Regrettable. He had 4 children and a beautiful wife.
He also lent a painting out to the London Modern. The painting that you now have. MP Henston had also lent out a painting.
Yes, that really is a curious coincidence.
It certainly is. It makes me wonder whether it would be right to give you this painting.
If it would be right, that's an interesting question. You're a brave young woman, Miss Hope. You have pledged your life to the idea of doing the right thing. That is your promise to yourself. Are you doing the right thing now, Miss Hope?
I'm doing what is necessary.
Then we have the same motives.
I don't believe that. Mr. Odila, we don't work for you anymore. We're not working at all anymore. Whatever it is you are doing, it's neither right nor necessary. It's just abhorrent.
You're completely right, Miss Hope. You don't work for me anymore. You're not working at all anymore. There is only one person of worth to us in your naive little revolutionary group.
And who is that, in your opinion?
It's certainly not you, Miss Hope. My country does not need your services anymore. Today is your last day. Enjoy the sunset.
Oh, hell. Catherine!
Robert? Robert!
My God. What the hell was that? The guy wanted to kill us. I don't believe it.
Robert's gone.
Oh, no. There's been some kind of scuffle here. Look at the chaos.
This can't be for real. Those scumbags!
Do you think he's dead?
No. You heard what Adila said. They need him.
Perhaps he's been arrested.
They've kidnapped him.
We've got to get out of here now, Catherine. Either Odila or the police will be here in 5 minutes. That's quite right. Nice and calm now, guys. I'm a little bit on edge now.
Oh no. You always meet twice.
You know each other or what?
That's the guy from the jetty by the museum.
Put more precisely, it's the guy from the police, and he has a few questions that need answering. A few dozen questions, in fact. You're under arrest, both of you.
What's the charge?
Well, let's just start with break-in, causing an explosion, forgery of vehicle registration plates, fraud, and misleading the authorities. And then we'll see if we can't throw in accessory to murder, or even murder itself. Now let me inform you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent.
You too.
That's what I call timing.
Hey, everything all right?
We ought to ask you that. Now speak. Where have you been? Where were you? Where's the money?
Listen, guys.
You idiot! You grassed us up to the police!
No, I didn't.
Of course you did. You snitched us up to this pig here. And they gave you safe conduct for it.
No.
Then what? You just stole from us, and then disappeared before it got dangerous?
Guys, we've got to get out of here. Now.
We? There is no we anymore, you pillock. You're a snitch. I'm sick of the sight of you.
Is that what you think too, Catherine?
You've caused enough damage. Go. Go where you were planning to go. No one needs you here anymore.
Yes. You need me, and McBride needs us. I know that I cocked things up.
Oh yeah? I'm looking forward to hearing this.
Mike, Catherine, let's go. Now. We've got to get to the airport, immediately.
Without me. We haven't even got a car anymore, you idiot. We can't go back to the London Eye. We can't go anywhere.
Let's take the cop's car. Come on now.
Damn. Damn. We need the key. What have we got here?
Well, Bernie, go ahead.
Okay, listen. I've got caught up in something really bad. I've done a couple of jobs on the side with Mr. Odila.
Jobs?
And what kind of jobs were they?
He wanted access to Robert's studio, a duplicate key.
And you got him one.
You can't be serious.
He promised to take care of my debts. He knew everything about me.
Debts? Who do you owe?
You two.
What do you mean, us two? Wait, you gambled the money away? I knew it! I've got to go into town. What kind of poor sod are you?
I'm sorry. I swear I didn't want to spend the money. I just wanted to double it.
And keep the winnings.
What did Odila want with the key?
He didn't tell me, but he assured me that nothing would happen to Robert, and that he wouldn't notice a thing. I thought it had something to do with Robert's work. He's got a load of excellent copies lying around. I thought they might be after one of those.
Oh, great. And this morning you realized that everything was going to leak out, so you just disappeared? With our money?
I haven't received a penny from Odila. He conned us. All of us.
Oh, boo-hoo. And? Why did you come back?
I heard Catherine's call. I was already at the airport, but I just couldn't do it.
All of a sudden?
Yeah, all of a sudden. I'm sorry. Should I go?
As far as I'm concerned, you should never have come back.
No. You stay. Robert has been kidnapped and he's got you to thank for that. Now you've got more debts. You owe it to us to get him out of there.
I know. I blame myself.
I'm not going anywhere with that prat.
This cop, have we got you to thank for him too? Have you done business with him as well?
No.
And why should we believe that?
It's the truth. I can't tell you anything else.
Mike, can you please go through all the papers that snooper's got in the back of his car? If he was investigating us, then he might also have some clues that could lead us to Robert.
And the thing with Bernard? Is it just gonna hang in the air like this?
We need all the information about this dictator we can get, now. Come on, Mike.
All right, then. But don't go thinking that's the end of it. You prat. Have a look at this. Henston and Brown were both particularly outspoken with regards to the economic sanctions against Suriname. Brown's vote in the Security Council was the direct cause of the blockade, and Henston had significantly supported the counter-movement in the Civil War. Dictator Alengi had to flee. He's now the president of an exiled government on a mini-island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
It says that he promised the Western leaders who had forced him from his country a painful death. Here, I found this diplomatic passport on Odila. Provisional Republic of Suriname. That's where they'll take Robert. Where is this island exactly?
In the middle of nowhere. Near the Society Islands, far off in the Pacific Ocean. They haven't even got an airport.
Find out how we can get there, Mike. You've got half an hour. And get hold of the most detailed map you can.
We've got no money, Catherine.
Yes, we've got money. Isn't that right, Bernard?
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Okay, guys, I've got it. The nearest airport is on Tahiti. From there, you have to take a ship or a boat. I've also found a map of the island. Quite secure. This Alengi is certainly a bit paranoid.
When's the next flight?
If we hurry, we'll make the check-in for the night flight. In 10 minutes.
Oh my god. Only pack the most necessary things. We'll have to buy the rest when we're there.
We've got enough money.
You keep your mouth shut. And when we're there, what's the plan?
We haven't got time for a plan, Mike. When the cop wakes up again, he'll start looking for us right away. We fly over there. I'll board the ship as a tourist and look for Robert. You two will stay on Tahiti in the meantime and make a plan.
That sounds great.
We've got no choice. We've got to improvise. Come on. Here we are then. A real paradise. Guys?
Here.
I'm there now. I'm going to have to shut down for a while. I'll be back in touch as soon as it's possible.
Okay. Watch out for yourself.